we bought a trailer. This is officially our tiny little vintage camping trailer. This thing is 56 years old and it's gonna need a little bit of work. We're just out for the day right now. We really just kind of wanted to take the trailer out and see what we got into because we bought this thing and haven't really even done a deep dive into what we bought. I found this trailer on the local classified, saw this, we went there, and within a few minutes we bought it. And after the fact I was thinking like, man, we really should have checked on some things a little bit more, but I don't know. I just kind of felt like it was the one for us. So like I said, this thing is 1968 trailer, so it's pretty old. It's our first meal in a trailer. This whole idea for a trailer started almost 2 years ago. Buying a new trailer was out of our budget, so we had the idea to build a teardrop trailer or something similar. We were excited about the idea and even drew up some plans with Nick's dad. He used to own a construction company and had a lot of ideas and advice for us. Back in February of this year, we came really close to buying a 5x7 trailer and some wood to start the project, but something about it just didn't feel right. We didn't just want a towable bed. On the drive back home from a camping trip, Nick mentioned the idea of maybe renovating an existing older trailer. And I got so excited about the idea of having a little bit more space where we could take the trailer out for longer trips, weeks at a time. With my newfound excitement, I started to hit the classifieds hard. I set up searches, I set up alerts, and I was checking every single day looking for trailers within our budget that we could renovate. This just arrived in the mail today. It is the hitch that will go on the back of my car. I figured I could at least buy this, get this ready to go so that when I find the trailer that we want, we don't have to scramble to do this.
New bump stop. This is the old one. Which didn't do much. I guess it's more than a bump stop. This actually helps the suspension. It has some flex in it. So it should make towing easier, more comfortable, safer.
At first, I didn't really know what I was looking for, but then I started to see these small trailers and I knew that was what I wanted. Then one day, after a few days of looking, this thing popped up. We just stopped at the ATM to get the cash that I needed because we're going to look at a trailer this morning. I think this one might be the one. It's a really good price point. It's the exact size and layout that I'm looking for. So as long as there's not anything major wrong with it when we go to look at it, I think Nick and I are planning to buy it. And I'm feeling really nervous, but really excited as well. We bought it! I'm still in shock. This beautiful trailer is all ours, and I'm now sitting in the parking lot just thinking of all the possibilities. And I'm so glad I was quick to call her because he said his wife already received other calls on this. I could not be happier. Don't regret the decision at all, but I also am kind of like, oh my god, this is a lot of work that I'm not sure I have the skills for yet. How do you feel?
It's gonna be a lot of work. Yeah, there's the leveler kit.
3-stage RV leveler kit. We are in a huge trailer supply warehouse store. They have everything. This is just a whole nother world of gadgets. Just so many things I didn't know existed. What did we actually come here for?
A lock, so no one steals our prized possession.
Couldn't find the lock at Home Depot. There was one at Harbor Freight, but it didn't look very nice.
Pretty sure that's the same heater.
Yeah. Thinking this is the heater that's in the trailer. It looks really nice. And they said they paid about $400 for it. I am exhausted. Just been a crazy day and I'm so happy and excited, but we have the trailer at home, parked it in a little parking spot, and then we spent the rest of the day just running around the city, picking up different things that we needed.
I'm excited. I get to do tons of work, unpaid.
Now it's time for a full tour of our little camping trailer. I'm so excited to show you all the little features in here. We have done nothing to this. We just got this a couple weeks ago. So this is the starting point. While I love simple tent camping, I also love DIYs, antique shopping, crafting, and making things with my hands. So renovating a vintage camping trailer like this that has so much character and history is right up my alley. let's start with the kitchen because I love to cook. How cute is this little stove? So this is the original stove, I believe. I love the color and it's so cute. It's got the tiniest little oven in here and we are told everything works. We did not test it before we bought it. And then a little sink and countertop. This actually pulls out, so more space here. Probably gonna need to redo all this because it's all just coming apart here. And then down here is a fridge. I don't know how or if this even works, but that thing is there. It matches the stove. Love this color. I think we're gonna definitely try to work this color into the whole design of everything here. So this is a cute little kitchen, cabinets and everything. There's like damage up here that we need to fix. Look at this cool old Coleman propane light. This over here is the bed area. It's gonna be a little cozy for 2 people, but it should work. It does fold up into a couch as well. And then this thing here goes on the shelf up here. I don't know if we'll actually use that. The paneling here is interesting. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. And then over here, we have quite a lot of storage. So these open up and they're pretty deep. I love this old code of ethics for travel trailer owners. Pretty cool. And then in here, more storage and another old sheet. This is, the brand of this is a Kit Companion. Thoughts and comments. So lots of good storage, and then down below there's a heater. Behind you is our table and little seating area. There's just a random screw poking out over here. So not sure what's happening with that. There's a little bit of damage again on some of these areas. A cool radio from the 60s. Speakers here and there. How cool would that be? Some radio, play some cassette tapes. And then underneath these little chairs, there's even more storage down in there. So for such a small trailer, there is a lot of storage. That's pretty much the whole trailer. There is no bathroom in here, nothing else. It's very small, but I think it's going to be so cute when we're done renovating this thing. One of my favorite features is these windows. They are glass. How pretty is this? And then they just open and close. We're gonna definitely need to replace this cable. And this propane tank. This one is new. We even have a lot more storage here. So this is under the bed now. We have a spare tire and then plenty of storage here for things as needed. Gotta fix that. Since Nick and I live in a small condo in the city with no garage, no backyard, luckily we have a friend that has some extra space for us to use the next few months as we're renovating. Now that we're here, really getting ready to dive in, I am feeling the overwhelm. I'm just looking around thinking, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? This is all very new to me and I have no idea what we're gonna find when we start taking apart this paneling.
So we know a little more than nothing. I've actually worked in construction, and then throughout the years living out of my truck, I picked up odd freelance construction jobs here and there. So I know how to use some tools, but this is still gonna be a pretty big project for the both of us, so we'll see.
Nick and I sat down and we made a list of the things that we want to do, and fixing the leaks is really going to be priority 1. And there's pretty significant water damage, I mean, even right here. And after we bought the trailer, of course it rained for about a week solid. This was really one of those act now, think later scenarios. We just kind of dove straight into the deep end with this project. If you are excited for this series, let us know. Type "I'm excited" in the comments and just share what you think of our trailer. Make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss an upcoming episode. Coming up on our vintage camper renovation. A little hole or something very soft down here. We're in for a bigger project than I think we were initially planning.